Welcome to the Ultimate Harmonic Minor Scale Masterclass for Guitarists. If you'd like to learn more about the harmonic minor scale, you've come to the right place, because I'm going to tell you exactly what to practice in order. I'll be showing you everything at reasonable tempos as well, so you'll be able to play along with me. I'll be taking you through 7 levels. Each level will build on the last and progressively get harder as we go. This masterclass is for you if you play metal and want that fucking sick harmonic minor sound in your solos, don't understand harmonic minor mode theory but want to, you want to play harmonic minor anywhere on the fretboard but don't know how/what to practice. I'm gonna tell you what to practice. You want to use harmonic minor chord progressions in your original compositions. You want to know how/when to improvise with harmonic minor. And finally, you just want a video to practice with. Some of you may have seen my major scale masterclass video. Unlike in that video, in this one, I'm going to be practicing at slower tempos so you can play along with me. Also, none of you assholes will be able to get through this lesson on your first attempt. This lesson is not designed to be consumed all in one sitting. You'll have to return to this video multiple times to truly internalize the concepts and practice routines, which I know you won't do because you lack focus. In all likelihood, you're an intermediate level guitar player who plays guitar for roughly 1 hour per day. Notice I said plays, not practices. So the best way to consume this lesson is to work through it until you get stuck. When this happens, make sure to take some time to work through that material before moving on, which I know you won't do because once you get stuck, you'll just quit and move on to something else. Which, by the way, if you feel like you've been an intermediate guitar player forever, that's why. But if you'd prefer to be held accountable for your progress by a professional, I'll quickly mention that after 2.5 months, 52-Week Guitar Player is officially open once again for enrollment, and we'll only be accepting 100 new students when we reopen. But more on that later. The topics we'll be covering in this masterclass go as follows. Level 1, the harmonic minor scale. This is where most of you guys are. Level 2, the 7 harmonic minor modes. This is where most of you will get stuck and quit. Level 3, practicing the modes in all keys using eighth notes at 100 BPM. Level 4, the chords of the harmonic minor scale. So this level will be a bit more theory heavy. Level 5, practicing the harmonic minor scale modes using 3 notes per string at 80 BPM with 16th notes in all 12 keys. Level 6, practicing the harmonic minor modes using 3 notes per string, starting on different strings in all 12 keys. So not just the E strings, like what we're going to be doing in level 5. Level 7, how to improvise with harmonic minor. And then finally, level 8, the chain exercise, which I know some of you guys might be familiar with that from my previous masterclasses. Most of you are here, and here is where most of you will break. Okay, now let's just fuck into it. Enter level 1. Most of you guys are at level 1. You've probably at least heard of the harmonic minor scale before. The harmonic minor scale is just a natural minor scale with a raised 7th. That's it. Just a quick reminder, this is the major scale. To convert it to minor, we have to flatten the 3rd, 6th, and 7th. To convert it from minor to harmonic minor, we have to keep the 7th natural, or, said differently, raise it. Now to really drive it home, let's look at only the notes. This is C major, this is C minor, and this is C harmonic minor. Now let's test you to make sure you really understand. This is A major, this is A minor. So what are the notes of A harmonic minor? Pause the video now if you have to figure it out. Revealing the answer in 3, 2, 1. We have to raise the 7th, so that means we'll keep all the notes from A minor, but make the 7th G sharp. Let's do another test. This is E flat major. This is E flat minor. So what's E flat harmonic minor? And of course the answer is, we have a D natural as our 7th. Do you understand? All right, let's do one more. This one is a bit tough though. This is G sharp minor. What's G sharp harmonic minor? We have to raise the 7th, which means we actually get an F double sharp. The symbol for double sharp is X. It looks like this. But don't worry, this is the only harmonic minor scale that has a double sharp. It's kind of fucked up, but so are you. To complete level 1, you have to understand this theory. It's very simple, so if you can't understand it, consider taking up cigarettes. Now let's play the harmonic minor scale in 2 octaves. To complete level 1, you have to memorize this shape. This is literally the easiest lesson in the entire video, guitar chefs. So if you can't do that, the cigarette store is waiting for you. Once you've memorized this one shape, you can move it around the fretboard and play any harmonic minor scale you want. How about B harmonic minor? Or A harmonic minor? Maybe G harmonic minor? You get the idea. So to complete level 1, you must understand the theory behind the harmonic minor scale. It's just a minor scale with a raised 7th. And you must memorize the harmonic minor scale shape in 2 octaves. Enter level 2. This will be one of the more theory-heavy levels of the video. Most of the other levels will focus on practicing and applying what you learn in this one. Just like I explained the major scale modes oh so perfectly in the last masterclass video that I made, I will now explain the theory behind the harmonic minor scale modes. Fun fact! It's the exact same methodology. The reason I'm showing you these is because if you want the freedom to play harmonic minor anywhere on the fretboard, you have to know the 7 harmonic minor scale modes. But don't worry, I assure you that this will be the best damn explanation of the harmonic minor scale modes that you've ever seen. You see, each mode is just the harmonic minor scale starting on a different note from that same harmonic minor scale. The order of the harmonic minor modes goes as follows: harmonic minor, Locrian natural 6, Ionian sharp 5, Dorian sharp 4, Phrygian dominant, Lydian sharp 2, and super Locrian diminished. Unlike the major scale modes, with the harmonic minor modes, you may see slightly different nomenclature depending on how the person you are talking to was taught. Locrian natural 6 is sometimes referred to as Locrian sharp 6. Phrygian dominant is sometimes referred to as Spanish Phrygian. Super Locrian diminished is sometimes referred to as Super Locrian double flat 7, etc. Note that there are 7 modes. The reason there are 7 is because holy shit, there are 7 notes in the harmonic minor scale. Remember, each mode is just the harmonic minor scale starting on a different note from that same harmonic minor scale. I just said that a moment ago. Did you already forget? Let's look at an example. The notes of the C harmonic minor scale are C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, and B. If I start on the 5th note, G, I will have a G Phrygian dominant scale, which is G, A flat, B, C, D, E flat, F. Do you notice how they have the same notes? The order is different because we're starting on G, but all of the notes are the same. You see, each mode is just the harmonic minor scale starting on a different note from that same harmonic minor scale. This is now my 3rd time saying that damn statement. Are you getting it yet? Let's look at another example. Here are the notes of A harmonic minor. If I start on the 5th note of the A harmonic minor scale, E, I will have an E Phrygian dominant scale. Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but you see, each mode is just the harmonic minor scale starting on a different note from that same harmonic minor scale. Fun fact! Phrygian dominant mode sounds pretty badass. It's arguably even cooler than the harmonic minor scale. Now let's look at another mode. If we start on the 3rd note of A harmonic minor, C, what mode would we have? C Ionian sharp 5. You probably got that right. It's not because you're smart, but because I'm an amazing teacher. So what's the point in knowing all these modes? The answer is fretboard freedom. Every mode is a different scale position on the neck. And since we want fretboard freedom, we have to learn these scale positions. I paid for 22 frets, damn it. I'm gonna use them. Let's say your goal is to improvise in A harmonic minor. If you know how the modes of A harmonic minor lay out across the fretboard, then you can literally improvise anywhere you want because you'll be playing all the right notes. You see, each mode is just the harmonic minor scale starting on a different note from that same harmonic minor scale. That's the 5th and final time I'm saying this. Having to repeat myself so many times really pisses me off, but I'm not even mad. Guys, this is the secret. This is how pro guitar players shred across the fretboard and everything sounds good. It's because they know the modes. Achieving this isn't even that hard because there are only 5 shapes and we already looked at one of them. Yes, there are 7 modes, but really only 5 shapes. Let me show you. If you found this helpful so far or had any aha moments, there's plenty more where that came from because 52-Week Guitar Player is officially open once again for enrollment. If you'd like a more personalized guitar learning experience, you can get help directly from myself or another professional in this program. We're going to close on June 30th or once 100 new students sign up. whichever comes first. If you aren't sure, then you can book a call with someone from my team to learn more. If you're watching this video after June and we're closed again, then you can go ahead and just sign your name to the waiting list and you'll be notified when we open once again for enrollment. So to complete level 2, you must know the names and order of all the harmonic minor scale modes, and you must understand how the harmonic minor scale modes work. Enter level 3. At the end of level 2, I said that there are 7 harmonic minor scale modes, but really only 5 shapes. So for level 3, we will be playing those 5 shapes. So grab your fucking guitar because you're gonna be practicing with me. Don't be a lazy bitch! I'm gonna be a super nice guy and play at a slow tempo so you can keep up. I'm extra nice because this is torture for me and I really don't want to do it. But goddammit, in 5 years, people will still be benefiting from this lesson, so I'll just do it for fuck's sakes. I'll even throw the tabs on the screen. If you're watching this video in 2030 or after, go ahead and leave a comment saying so. Now let's just fuck into it. Welcome to the level 3 practice routine. You're gonna be going through this practice routine with me. And I have a few things here. I have the random scale machine. We're gonna use this to give ourselves keys. So the first one is F sharp harmonic minor, and we can't technically have a key of F sharp harmonic minor, but whatever, you know what I mean. F sharp harmonic minor scale will be our first scale that we go through. And we're gonna go through all 12 and see how long it takes us to do that. I'm also gonna set the metronome to 100 BPM and play eighth notes, so you should be able to play along with me. If you can't, then just slow down the video or speed it up if it's too easy, all right? And one more thing, when I go through these scales, I'm gonna start on the low E, I'm gonna ascend, and then I'm gonna descend. Then when I go to the next scale, so I click this button again, it gives me another key. This time I'm gonna start on the high E, so then I'll descend and ascend, all right? You'll see what I mean once I get going here. Also, between each scale, I'll give you 3 beats before I start the next one. I'll give you a 3-beat count off. You'll see what I mean as soon as I start playing. So enough talking, let's actually get down to business here. So I will turn the metronome on. I'm using Logic's metronome. That's my digital audio workstation. You can use Google's metronome if you want to do this on your own time. Okay, so F sharp harmonic minor. Let's set the stopwatch now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Next. So now we're going to start on the high E and descend B harmonic minor. So 2, 3, 4. Also, if I fuck up, it happens. I'm just going to keep going. Sucks for you because you're practicing with me. So I'm going to try to avoid fucking up, but this is a long video. It probably will happen at some point. And you'll probably like that because it shows that I'm human. Next, we have A harmonic minor. 2, 3, 4. E harmonic minor. 2, 3, 4. B flat harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. G harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. C harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. F harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. C sharp harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. That one was a little sloppy. E flat harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. A flat harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. D harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that took about 3 minutes and 10 seconds. I'm gonna kill the metronome. So once you go through all 12 shapes, the next thing you're gonna do is track your progress. So I've got a spreadsheet pulled up here. The date today is May 16th, 2025. When you watch this, it's probably not gonna be May 16th, unless it's May 16th, 2026. So we went through all 12 harmonic minor scales. So we did 12 out of 12, and it took us about 3 minutes and 10 seconds, okay? Probably could have been faster, but I was talking a little bit. We'll see if we can reduce that time for Ionian sharp 5. So this is the next shape we're gonna play. And the reason I've titled this 5 harmonic minor caged shapes is because that's what they are. Later in the video, we're going to talk more about 3 notes per string, but this is what we're doing right now. Okay, so next is going to be Ionian sharp 5, and this is going to be a little bit different. We're going to have to use our brains a little bit more, but luckily I'm going to be using my brain, so you won't have to use your brain as much, which I know is a very nice thing for me to do. You're welcome. So I just generated my new key here, and it's G, all right? So that means we're not going to play G harmonic minor or G Ionian sharp 5. We're actually going to play B flat Ionian sharp 5, okay? Because the Ionian sharp 5 mode starts on the 3rd of the harmonic minor parent scale. In this case, we have G, which means we have to go up to the 3rd, so G, and then we get B flat, right? When we go up to the 3rd note of the scale. And the Ionian sharp 5 mode goes like this. I just really wanted to play it to refresh myself before we get into it. That's the chord that comes from it. B flat major sharp 7, or B flat major 7 sharp 5 is what I meant to fucking say. Anyway, we'll talk more about that level 4. So let's just go ahead and get down to business here. So I'm going to turn the metronome back on. I'll throw the tab on the screen for you, start the stopwatch, and we're going to start practicing. So practice along with me. So B flat Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. Next we have A, which actually means we have C Ionian sharp 5 because we're starting on the 3rds, remember. So C Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. E Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. Next we have G flat Ionian sharp 5. So we're going from E flat to G flat. It's a little weird. 2, 3, 4. Fucking goddamn it. Give me the next key. Okay, F. A flat Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. little weird harmonic thing happened there. Next we have A, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we have D, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. F, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. B, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. E, Ionian sharp 5, or sorry, this is G, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. E flat, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. Last is D flat, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. Okay, kill the stopwatch, kill the metronome. So the time is about 3:26, which is pretty shitty because that's actually slower than the previous scale shape. So we did 12 out of 12 at 3:26. Yeah, so that's a little shittier than this previous time, but that's all right. A really easy way to improve your time is to just play faster. You can play faster or you can make less mistakes, right? I made what I would consider a few mistakes in that last round, but I kept going anyway just to keep things rolling. But next, we're going to move on to the Dorian sharp 4 scale. So my first key is C. And for the Dorian sharp 4 scale, we have to start up a fourth from whatever our root is. So because we have C, we have to start on F. Okay, so we're going to start up here. And that's the shape, right? And if I were to descend, that's what it sounds like. That's what it looks like. All right. So once again, we'll throw up the stopwatch and just start blasting through these. So F Dorian sharp 4 is our first. Let's kick things off. Oh, I should probably turn on the metronome. F Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. A Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. Right, because we have to go up a fourth from E, which is A. Next we have B. So if we go up a fourth from B, we get E. Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. All right, D flat, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. C sharp, F sharp, this means we have, F sharp, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. B flat, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. D, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. A flat, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. C, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. G, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. Just checking my guitar cam because I have a lot of scales that have been down here lately. Next, we're going to go with B, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. And then last one is going to be E flat, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. .317 was our time. Let's kill the metronome and log our time. Okay, let me see. So once again, we did 12 out of 12 at 3:17. And the reason I'm writing 12 out of 12 is because when you first go through this practice routine on your own, you still have to learn the shapes, right? I already know the shapes, but it is going to take a little bit of time to actually memorize them. So you might not get through all 12, right? You might go through 3 or 4, but you'll do all 5 shapes, right? You'll just do maybe 4 keys per shape. You know what I mean? So that's not bad, but we still have not beated our initial time. Sorry, we have not defeated our initial time of 3:10. So let's keep working toward that. Our next key is G, and our next shape is Phrygian dominant. So for this one, we have to start on the 5th, right? So the 5th of G is D. So this means we're going to play D Phrygian dominant. That's going to be our first key here, or first scale shape. All right. I just want to, I was just looking at my guitar cam. I've got 2 cams here, as you probably noticed. Wanted to make sure that everything looks good because I had a lot of scales in this position and it's pretty low. Anyway, I think we're okay. That might be a bit better. Okay. Next we have D Phrygian dominant. Let's turn on the metronome. Turn on the stopwatch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. False start. D Phrygian dominant. 2, 3, 4. B flat Phrygian dominant. 2, 3, 4. G Phrygian dominant. 2, 3, 4. Okay, G sharp Phrygian dominant. 2, 3, 4. A Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. E Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. E flat, Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. Oh, fuck. 2, 3, 4. Little fuck up there. F sharp, Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. B Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. C Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. C sharp, Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. E F Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. $2.59. Kill the metronome. There we go. All right. $2.59. Finally beat the initial time. I'm so pumped about that. Let's see. Sorry, it was 12 out of 12 at $2.59. If you guys are still watching this, good on you, because I feel like most people not going to make it this far. Next, we have Super Locrian Diminished. So for this one, our first scale is going to be B sharp, Super Locrian Diminished. Yes, B sharp. The reason it's B sharp is we can't have a C natural and a C sharp in the same scale, right? C sharp is our root. It's like C sharp harmonic minor that we're playing this off of, right? So if we go through the modes of C sharp harmonic minor, we don't have C Super Locrian Diminished. We have B sharp Super Locrian Diminished. Don't get pissed off at me. I'm just the messenger here, all right? You can't have two C's in the same scale. Yes, one would be sharp, one would be natural if we went with that way, but we have to go with the enharmonic spelling of C natural, which is B sharp. I'm just the messenger here. I didn't fucking make the rules, all right? But yes, so we're going to go through and play all the Super Locrian Diminished scales now, okay? So just a quick refresher as to what they look like for myself, actually more so than you. I like to do that before I play the entire thing. All right, so next we are going to start the stopwatch. Okay, so B sharp Super Locrian Diminished, 2, 3, 4. We're starting on the 7th, remember. So now we have E sharp Super Locrian Diminished, 2, 3, 4. G sharp Super Locrian Diminished, 2, 3, 4. super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. A sharp, super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. C sharp, super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. E, super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. A, super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. F sharp, super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. B, super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. Okay, next we have G, super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. D sharp, super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. .310. That was our time. And just because I know you want to hear it so bad, there's our resolution, okay? So let's get back into our spreadsheet. So it took us 3 minutes and 10 seconds to get through all shapes of the super Locrian diminished scale. And if you want to make it a little bit nicer, you can always do this. Okay, I think that looks a little bit better. Okay. And that's it. So if you make mistakes, obviously just keep going. You don't have to go through and do all 12 scale shapes if you don't have the time for it. That only took us 25 minutes or so. Actually, probably less than that. The actual practice time was, I mean, if you add up all these individual times, that's how long it really took us. But the entire session was probably about 25 minutes, right? So you don't have to have all the time in the world to go through and do this stuff. You just have to initially memorize the shapes. That's going to be the biggest time suck. But once you successfully memorize the shapes, you can go through and just blast them in every key, and that's how you unlock the fretboard using harmonic minor. So to complete level 3, you must memorize the 5 harmonic minor mode shapes, and you must understand the intervallic relationship between each mode and the root. For example, if our root is A and we're starting on C, we'd have C Ionian sharp 5. If our root is E and we start on G, we would get G Ionian sharp 5. Got it? By the way, if you want a free PDF summary of this video along with the exact practice routine that I use, then you can go ahead and download that. The link will be in the description. Enter level 4. This level will be for all the composers out there, because in this level, we'll be talking about the chords of harmonic minor. When you understand this cool shit, you'll be able to write chord progressions using harmonic minor. Like level 2, level 4 will also be pretty theory heavy. But don't worry, because by now you understand that when I break down a concept, I dumb it down so even the stupidest of fucks can understand. We're going to be breaking down each mode and looking at at the chords we can create from it. We'll be using A harmonic minor as our reference key since it has the least amount of accidentals and everybody loves it. If you remember from level 1, the harmonic minor scale is just a normal minor scale with a raised 7th. Can we get the notes of A harmonic minor on the screen, please? To find the chords that come from this scale, we're gonna have to look at the odd numbers. In this case, we have A, C, and E, which gives us an A minor triad. Everyone see that? If we add a 4th note, we get A minor major 7. Now it looks like we've used all the odd numbers. But Brandon, surely we can create more chords than that. As a matter of fact, we can! Check this bullshit out! I left out the even numbers because 8 would just be the root, A again, 10 would just be the 3rd, C, and 12 would just be the 5th, E. Have you ever seen an A minor 10 or an A minor 12 chord? No, probably not, because they don't exist. So let's keep adding odd numbers. If we add a 5th note, we get A minor major 9. If we wanted to add a 6th note though, we would add the flat 13, and it doesn't really sound that nice, nor does it have very practical applications. But fun fact, you can create other chords as well though, like A sus2, A sus4, and A minor 9 using the notes from the harmonic minor scale. And you wanna know something really crazy? That's just one of the 7 harmonic minor modes. There's still 6 more. So let's quickly repeat this process. But to avoid overwhelming you guys with a million different chords, let's keep things simple by just finding the triad and the 7th chord from each mode. Next, we have the notes of B Locrian natural 6, the 2nd mode of A harmonic minor. This gives us B diminished and B minor 7 flat 5, also known as B half diminished. By the way, the reason the numbers now have more accidentals is because we have to relate them back to the root of the scale, which is B. B to C is a flat 2nd. B to D is a flat 3rd, etc., so on and so forth. So having knowledge of intervals is pretty necessary here. Next, we have C Ionian sharp 5. This gives us C augmented and C major 7 sharp 5. Next is D Dorian sharp 4, which gives us D minor and D minor 7. After that, we have E Phrygian dominant, which gives us E and E7. Then we have F Lydian sharp 2, which gives us an F triad and F major 7. And finally, we have G sharp super Locrian diminished, which gives us G sharp diminished and G sharp diminished 7. And here we have all the chords from the A harmonic minor mode series. Feel free to screenshot this if you'd like. Also, here's what it'd look like if we were using E harmonic minor. Notice all the chord qualities are the same. The only difference is the root of each chord because we changed our scale. And here's one more example to make sure you really get it. Also, I'll quickly mention that you can't technically have a key of A harmonic minor. I know I said that earlier, but it was just for convenience. You can only have the key of A minor. It's a standard writing practice for a composer to write in the key of A minor and borrow chords from the A harmonic minor scale. The most common example would be replacing the 5th of A minor, which is an E minor or E minor 7 chord, with E major or E7 from the harmonic minor scale. So to complete level 4, you must understand how to build chords using the modes of harmonic minor. To test your knowledge, try figuring out the chords from the D harmonic minor mode series. Enter level 5. Grab your guitar, bitches! Because in this level, we're gonna be playing the harmonic minor modes using 3 notes per string. All the metal guys are going ape shit with excitement right now. Earlier, I said that even though there are 7 modes, there are really only 5 scale shapes. Well, that is true when playing them the way I showed you in level 3. But when playing them with 3 notes per string, they all have their own unique shape, which makes things a bit harder. The fact that you made it this far actually shows that you have some form of dedication when it comes to learning harmonic minor. So this time we're gonna play a little faster. Now let's get down to business. All right, so once again, we'll be using a stopwatch, a metronome, and the random scale machine. And guitar chefs, I just wanna congratulate you guys if you're still here and you're watching this, because to put things into perspective, these are the analytics from my ultimate major scale masterclass video. If we look at the retention graph here, that's what this is, and we scroll through here and look at level 5. So by the time we got to level 5, we were about 35 minutes into the video, and look how many people were still watching, 7%. That means out of every 100 people that clicked on the Ultimate Major Scale Masterclass video, only 7 of them made it to level 5, all right? So if you're still watching, good shit. So now let's explain how level 5 is going to work. I am going to use the random scale machine to generate keys. Looks like my first one is A flat or G sharp harmonic minor, which again, we can't really have a key of harmonic minor, but just I'm using that term for convenience here. So we're going to start as low as we can go on the fretboard without open strings, and we're going to play a mode of that scale, right? Or a mode of that key. I'm using that term loosely, like I said. So for example, in G sharp harmonic minor, we can actually play F double sharp super Locrian diminished. That's a lot of words, but it just so happens this was the first key we were given. Anyway, I mean, you could look at it from an A flat perspective. If you were to look at this key as A flat harmonic minor, then technically it would just be G super Locrian diminished. I kind of prefer to look at it as a G sharp harmonic minor versus A flat harmonic minor. That's just me personally. That's a personal preference. You can look at it however you wish. But this means that I will play the F double sharp super Locrian diminished mode, and I'm going to go through all the other modes. So G sharp harmonic minor, A sharp, Locrian sharp 6, B Ionian sharp 5. I'm going to go through all of them, and you're going to play with me, and then we're going to stop when we complete the octave. So once we play F sharp super Locrian diminished up here, all right? And we're going to repeat that for every key, except we're not just going to start as low as we can go. We're going to also start as high as we can go and then descend, all right? So this is all going to make sense once I start playing. So let's do less talking, more playing. You can play along with me. I'm setting the metronome for 80, and I'll put the stopwatch on here. Let's go. So F double sharp, super Locrian diminished. 2, 3, 4. Also, if I make mistakes, sorry, but this is practice, right? I feel I actually kind of rushed that, so I'm going to start it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, we have G sharp harmonic minor. 2, 3, 4. A sharp Locrian sharp 6 or A sharp Locrian natural 6. The nomenclature is interchangeable depending on how you look at it. I prefer natural 6, or I prefer sharp 6. 2, 3, 4. B Ionian sharp 5. 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I kind of rushed that. 2, 3, 4. C sharp Dorian sharp 4. 2, 3, 4. D sharp Phrygian dominant. 2, 3, 4. E Lydian sharp 2. 2, 3, 4. Then finally, we're going to complete the octave with F double sharp super Locrian diminished. 2, 3, 4. All right. I'll kill the metronome there. So once we finish a key, what we're going to do is pull up our spreadsheet. So for G sharp, it took us, what was our time? I was doing some talking, 2:27. So that was a slower time. We should be able to go faster than that. But I'm just going to write 2:27 here. And that was the low E, and I'm going to color code that as brass. I think, oh, whoops. I think that's the same color.
Okay, cool. And I'm just going to make sure everything is centered. I just prefer how that looks. Okay, so that was that. Now we're going to move on to our next key, and this time we're going to descend. So you should be playing with me. All right, we've got C harmonic minor this time. So I'm going to start really high. I'm going to start up here and play G Phrygian dominant, and then just descend the modes. Okay, so we'll turn the metronome back on, and then the stopwatch. So G Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. Next we have F Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. E flat Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. D Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. C harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. B super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. A flat Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. And finally, we complete the octave with G Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. Stop. 135. That was our time. So obviously a much better time the second time around. Silver is the color that we want, and we played C. So 135. And we're going to make that, well, it's not really silver, it's like gray, but Google Sheets doesn't give us a real silver. Okay? Now, obviously, that was faster because I was not talking so much. So now that you understand how it works, I'm actually going to talk a lot less. I'm not going to talk at all for this next key because you get the idea and I've explained everything. Maybe it would be helpful for you if I still announced what the mode was. So maybe I will talk. I'll just announce the modes. You're welcome. All right? I'm such a nice guy. Because this is slowing me down. It slows me down to talk. But I'll do this for you. Because I'm a fucking angel. All right? So we'll turn the metronome back on and hit the stopwatch. As you go and do this, I find it becomes easier. I was a little out of time when I started because I was talking to the camera and not super focused. But it's easier once you get going. So keep that in mind when you're practicing. F sharp, Dorian sharp 4 is our first mode. 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I fucked that up. 2. Let's try it again. F sharp, Dorian sharp 4. 2, 3, 4. Well, it would seem as though I fucked that one up too. Let's try it again. C sharp, F sharp, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. That sucked. Okay, G sharp Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. Next we have A Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. B sharp, super Locrian diminished. Yes, we technically have to call it a B sharp. We can't have a C natural and a C sharp in the same scale. Okay, so B natural or B sharp, super Locrian diminished. 2, 3, 4. C sharp harmonic minor. 2, 3, 4. D sharp, Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. E Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. And we'll complete the octave now with F sharp Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, kill the metronome. Kill the stopwatch. So, yeah, that was about 228 there. So we'll pull up the spreadsheet. That was not a very good time because I made a few mistakes in the beginning. So once again, we will color code this appropriately so we know which string we started with, because we're going to talk more about that later. We can't always start on the same strings. If we only ever practice E and E, then we would be limiting ourselves. But okay, not a great round. These things happen. Next, we have F. So let's repeat the process. This time I'm going to descend. Okay. Gonna start with G Locrian sharp 6 for this key. So G Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. Next we have F harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. E super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, 2, 3, 4. Next we have D flat, Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. C Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. Next we have B flat, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. A flat, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to complete the octave now with G Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that was about 145. Let's record our time. Make sure to color code appropriately. And next we're going to move on to another key. I'm just shaking my leg out because it's asleep. I fell asleep. It's so uncomfortable. All right, E harmonic minor is our next key. So I'm going to start with F sharp, Locrian sharp 6. F sharp, Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. G Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. A Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. B Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. C Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. D sharp super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. E harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. Completing the octave with F sharp Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that was about 129. I just wanted to play that open E. I really like to resolve things. Most people like when things resolve, myself included. So, wait, what was our time? 1:30? All right. Let's color code that. It should be the gross yellow color here that I'm calling brass. Google calls it dark yellow 1. Okay, cool. So let's keep going. Our next key is D. So we're going to start with G Locrian sharp 4. Or sorry, G Dorian sharp 4. And we're going to start all the way up here. Something that helps me a lot when I think of the Dorian sharp 4 mode descending is you just go up to whatever the root is. So that would be D. And you just start one semitone below that. So I'm starting on C sharp. All right. And that's a nice little thing. Stopwatch is on. G Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. F Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. E Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. D harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. C sharp super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. B flat Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. A Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. And finally, we'll complete the octave with G Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, kill the metronome. Time was about 1:32, I believe. I should get the time first. That way it doesn't add a bunch of seconds to the total. So that was starting on the high E. Our time was about 1:32. And we'll keep going. Once you get the idea, it becomes a lot faster. But to actually memorize these 3 notes per string shapes, it's going to take some reps. Okay, next we're going to ascend. And this is actually a very great key G because it just lays out so well across the fretboard. We're going to start right on G harmonic minor and just go in order of the modes. So G harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. A Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. B flat Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. C Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. D Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. E flat, Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. F sharp, super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. That one could have been cleaner. G harmonic minor will complete the octave, 2, 3, 4. So that was 130. And we started on the low E. All right. Next key. We're more than halfway through at this point. B flat. God, my foot is like so asleep, you guys. I'm so nice filming this for you when my foot is like, doesn't even feel like it's a part of my body anymore. So for B flat, we're going to start with the G flat Lydian sharp 2 mode. So we're going to actually be starting on C. That's our first note. Let's go through. And I don't know if you guys have been wondering how I'm able to recite these so quickly. It's because I've done this like 1,000 times. Probably more. Okay. Here we go. G flat Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that again. That was not a good start. 2, 3, 4. F Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. Next we have E flat Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. D flat Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. C Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. B flat harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. A super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. Completing the octave with G flat Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. $142. So let's write the text first. And we started with high E, so that should be silver. Well, at least our shitty gray. that we're referring to as silver. I'm just shaking my foot out again because it's so asleep right now. I can't wait to walk. I'm so excited to walk after I'm done recording this practice session. All right, we got B as our next key. So we're going to start with F sharp Phrygian dominant. Let's get the metronome on. Let's get the stopwatch on. F sharp Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. G Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. A sharp super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. My foot is so asleep, like I'm getting lightheaded. Okay. Here's what I'll do. A sharp, super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. B harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. Next we have C sharp, Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. Then we have D, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. E Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. And we'll complete the octave with F sharp Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was 154. That should not have taken that long. Let's pull up the chart here. Pull up the spreadsheet. Okay, so that was like, 154, I believe, right? And we'll label that gold. Or at least our shitty version of gold. And we'll keep going, all right? I am just going to take a second to stand up because holy shit, I was not planning on getting lightheaded practicing guitar today. The things I do for you guitar shifts. Okay. F sharp is our next key. So this one also lays out really well on the fretboard. So we're going to start with F sharp harmonic minor right up here. Okay. Metronome on. Okay. Oh, so fucking uncomfortable. You guys are welcome. Here we go. Stopwatch, F sharp, harmonic minor is our first one. 2, 3, 4. Then we have E sharp, super Locrian diminished. 2, 3, 4. After that, we have D, Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. C sharp, Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. B, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. A, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. G sharp, Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll complete the octave with F sharp harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. That was 141. Kill the metronome. So we gotta log this as 141 for F sharp. And we started on the high E that round. So we have one left for each string. We've got A harmonic minor and E flat, which everybody loves A harmonic minor because it's often used to teach. And here we are. So for this one, we're going to start with F Lydian sharp 2. We will set the metronome, set the stopwatch. Here we go. F Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. G sharp super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. A harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. B Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. C Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. D Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. E Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll complete the octave with F Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. All right, 126 for that one. No surprise, as A harmonic minor is a very comfortable key. Where are we? So yeah, 126, 127, something like that. We'll go with 127. And the idea is that as you go through these things, you track the dates and you track your times. That way you know when you're improving, right? This is the whole thesis behind tracking your progress. When people go to the gym and lift, professional powerlifters, they track their stats. Every single athlete tracks their performance. Sprinters, swimmers, whatever. Okay, so why should we be so arrogant to not track our progress? At least when it comes to things like this. Creativity and improvisation is a little bit harder to track, but this, very easy, okay? Last key. So it's not the easiest key, but that's all right. We're going to start on the high E this time, and it's the same deal. So G flat, Ionian sharp 5 is our first scale. Let's play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. F Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. E flat harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. Ah, my fucking leg. I'm happy this is the last one because I can't wait to stand up. Next we have D, super Locrian diminished. 2, 3, 4. Sorry. Actually, I'll count you guys back in. 2, 3, 4. My leg distracted me, so I had to redo that. Next, we have C flat, Lydian sharp 2. 2, 3, 4. B flat, Phrygian dominant. 2, 3, 4. A flat, Dorian sharp 4. 2, 3, 4. Completing the octave with G flat, Ionian sharp 5. 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I lost my audio there. But you know what's funny is I actually forgot to set the stopwatch. So if you do that, you can just go through and do it again. But I am going to estimate it was around 140. And I will call that, or I will color that silver. And that's it. Okay, so now we have a full practice session going through every single mode in every single key, all right, for the harmonic minor scale series. I did not get the time of that last key because I was distracted. So if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go stand up and walk around for a bit. But basically, this is what you ought to do, right? And you can do this every single day. Track what the date is, you know, and eventually you're going to get pretty good at this stuff. All right?
So to complete level 5, you must be able to play all 7 modes using 3 notes per string. Easy! By the way, if you want a free PDF summary of this video along with the exact practice routine that I use, then you can go ahead and download that. The link will be in the description. Enter level 6. You might think you can play scales well, but then when you have to play the same scale starting on a different string, it's shocking the amount of guitar players that crash and burn. This is such a stupid problem. You're stupid. So for level 6, we'll be playing each harmonic minor mode using 3 notes per string, but we're gonna be changing the strings we start on. We'll do 6 keys per string. In level 5, we alternated between the E strings. So for level 6, we'll be playing 6 keys starting on the A string, then 6 on the B, then the D, and then the G. By the end, we'll have played through every key twice. Also, I will slightly be increasing the speed once again. The deeper you get into this masterclass, the more competent of a guitar player you must be, so I trust you can handle this new speed. If not, just adjust the speed accordingly. You will 100% have to return to this workout more than once to get the full benefit. That goes for level 5 too, actually. So for level 6, we'll once again be going through all of the modes of the harmonic minor scale series, except this time we're gonna be starting on different strings. So with level 5, we would ascend on the low E and we would descend on the high E. All right? For the first 12 keys of level 6, we're going to be alternating between the A and the B string. Okay? So we're going to ascend using the A string and descend using the B string. I'm using the random scale machine once again here. I've generated a key. It's B flat. That's going to be our first harmonic minor scale. We're going to go through the modes of that. Okay. Which means if we're going to start as low as we can, I prefer to start on the G flat Lydian sharp 2 mode. And since we're starting on the A string, that means our first note is actually going to be C. Okay. If we were starting on the low E, we would play this. But we're starting on the A string, so we just have to start on C.
Now, you could interpret that as C Locrian sharp 6 because of the note that we're starting on, which is C. I prefer to think of it as G flat Lydian sharp 2 though, because I know that when I look at the fretboard, I visualize the G flat Lydian sharp 2 mode in this position, okay? So that's a personal preference for me. If you would want to view it as C Locrian sharp 6 or C Locrian natural 6 instead, then that is cool. You can do that. This is just the way that I prefer to do it. So with that being said, we'll set the metronome once again for 80. You can play along with me. And we'll hit the stopwatch and start going through all the modes, okay? So first out, we have G flat Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. And we're playing 16th notes, okay? So that was a false start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, we would have A super Locrian diminished. Starting on the A string, 2, 3, 4. False start, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next we have B flat harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. C Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. D flat Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. After that, we have E flat Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. An easy little tip with that mode is you're starting on the 7th when you're starting on the A string, all right? So B flat is our root. So I prefer to just think of it as like, okay, what's one semitone lower than the root? That's A, and that's our Dorian sharp 4 starting note, okay? But moving on, next we have F Phrygian dominant. And for this mode, you actually start on whatever the parent is, like the root of the parent scale, which is B flat, right? Because we're playing the B flat harmonic minor scale modes. So we just start right on B flat. So F Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. And we'll complete the octave by playing G flat Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. Nice little resolution there at the end. So that was about 2:35, I think. Let's log that time. So that was B flat, 2:35. Also take note of the tempo over in the right column here. And we start on the A string, so we're gonna make this red. Our text will be red. And that's it. We have our time logged. Now we're gonna go through and play another key, okay? C is that key, and we're gonna start on the B string and we're going to descend. Now something that's really cool and important, and it's gonna help you start on the B string here, is whatever mode I call out, we're actually gonna use the note of that mode as our starting note. This is only good for starting on the B string, by the way. Unfortunately, we can't do that with the A string. So basically what I mean is we're gonna start on G Phrygian dominant. G is gonna be our first note, okay? So G is all the way up here. Okay, so we play G Phrygian dominant as our first mode. So once again, this is what it looks like. When I played that the first time, I actually, I think I Well, I guess I probably did play it right, but it sounded off for some reason. But I'm in tune, so whatever. Maybe it's just because I was still hearing B flat. Okay, so G Phrygian dominant is our first mode. Let's go. So G Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. Next we have F Dorian sharp 4. So we're gonna start on F, right? This makes things easy with the B string. Okay, so F sharp Dorian, 2, 3, or F Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. Next we have E flat Ionian sharp 5, so we start on E flat, 2, 3, 4. Next we have D Locrian sharp 6, starting on D, 2, 3, 4. C harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. After that, we have B super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. A flat Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. And we'll complete the octave with G Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. So that was 148. We'll kill the metronome and we'll log our time. So for C, we had a time of 148, and we'll want to make the B purple. Okay, that's it, and we'll move on. So next we have A. Everybody likes this one. It's a pretty easy one. So let's go through and start playing. First up, we're going to have, we could start with F Lydian sharp 2, or we can start with G sharp super Locrian diminished. I'm going to start with G sharp super Locrian diminished, which means we're actually going to start on the third of the root, which is A. Okay? So anyway, let's go ahead and get going. G sharp Locrian diminished, G sharp super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. Next we have A harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. B Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. C Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. Then after that we have D Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. E Phrygian dominant. I love this shape because we start on the A string. When we play this shape, we start on the root. So we're starting on A, 2, 3, 4. Little bit of a clam there. Let's do that again. 2, 3, 4. Now we have F Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I apologize. I played that incorrectly. We have to start on B. I started on B flat. 2, 3, 4. I personally find that shape to be the hardest. Next, we'll complete the octave with G sharp super Locrian diminished. 2, 3, 4. Let's play it one more time. 2, 3, 4. So that was 2:24. That was our time. We'll kill the metronome and go to A. 2:24. And we'll make it red. Okay. Just gonna stand up for a sec, stretch my legs. And our next is going to be G. So for this one, we're going to start on G harmonic minor. That's going to be our very first mode. All right. So we will come here and just do our thing. All right. So here we go. So G harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. I fucked that up, so let's do it again. 2, 3, 4. After that, we have F sharp super Locrian diminished. So we start on F sharp. 2, 3, 4. After that, we have E flat Lydian sharp 2. 2, 3, 4. And then we have D Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. C Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. And then after that we have B flat Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. Next is A Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. Completing the octave with G harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. $158. It sounds so nice when you actually resolve on the root. It just sounds so nice. So that was 158. We'll log our time. That was the B string. Okay. Next, we're going to ascend starting on the A string using or playing through the modes of E flat harmonic minor. So our first one is going to be G flat Ionian sharp 5. Let's get into it. G flat Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. A flat Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. B flat Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. Next we have C flat Lydian sharp 2. Yeah, it's a bit weird. 2, 3, 4. Then we have D, super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. E flat harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. F Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. After that, we have G flat Ionian sharp 5, which will complete the octave. 2, 3, 4. All right, kill the metronome. Oh my God, I forgot to time that. Fucking hell. Well, it's fine because I'll just have my editor put what the time was on the screen here. And then whatever that time is, you can just throw it in that box. I don't know what it was. I'm going to take a guess and say it was around 1:35. But yeah, I did forget to hit the stopwatch. My mistake. If I were doing this on my own, I would go through the entire key again. But because I'm recording this and you guys are playing along with me, I'm not going to bother. And we're just going to give ourselves another key. Now, something before we move on to our next key that I want to tell you, and this is just a little tip, but every note I like to think of as having, like what I'm trying to say is when you have a note, think of the notes in a group of 3, right? So if you're starting, I'm sorry, this is probably confusing because I know exactly what I mean, but you have no fucking idea. Let's take our last key. We were playing through E flat, which means we played F Locrian sharp 6. For F Locrian sharp 6, we started on the 5th because we're starting on the A string, right? Every time you start on the 5th, you have this formation, right? And I just find that to be very helpful because it's the only one of its kind, right? If we start on the root, which was E flat, we have this. But if we start on the 4th, which is A flat, we also have that, right? But we start on the 5th, we have that. It's like a 1, 2, 4 kind of thing. And that's the only note that has that specific combination, right? So starting on the 1st, starting on the 2nd, starting on the 3rd, starting on the 4th, 5th, flat 6, right? Or 6th, I mean. I just said it's flat 6th because in harmonic minor, the 6th is flat, but so is the 3rd technically. And I didn't say flat 3rd. But anyway, so we have this shape twice. We also have this shape twice. So this shape starts on the 2nd and also the 7th. Anyway, it's just helpful to think of the notes this way because it's less to remember. Anyway, it helps me, so hopefully it helps you as well. Let's now go through the modes of F. So we're going to start on G Locrian sharp 6. By the way, you don't get this information unless you actually go through and practice with someone, right? I mean, you're not practicing literally with me right now, like, because I'm in my apartment alone right now. But when you're practicing this on your own, it's going to feel like you're practicing with me. And you pick up on little things when you practice with people. So hopefully this information has been useful. So like I said, we're going to turn on the metronome now and go through G Locrian sharp 6. So we're starting on G. Start the stopwatch this time, don't forget. So G Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. F harmonic minor is next, 2, 3, 4. E, super Locrian diminished is next. 2, 3, 4. D flat, Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. C Phrygian dominant 2, 3, 4. B flat, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. A flat, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, false start. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was another false start. 2, 3, 4. And we'll complete the octave now with G Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. Gotta resolve. Okay, so that was 138. Resolving that F at the end added a little bit of time. So that was 138 for F. Also, I'm not trying to make those mistakes, but I'm practicing. We're practicing, right? When we practice, we fuck up. That's just how it goes. So that was purple because it was a B string, right? All right, and that's it. So let's go through our next key. It's going to be B. B for Brandon. Okay, turn on the metronome. Turn on the stopwatch. Actually, let's figure out our first mode. It's going to be F sharp Phrygian dominant, which is actually great because we can start right on our root. B. When I say root, in this case, I mean root of the harmonic minor scale we're going through. Okay, so F sharp Phrygian dominant, starting on the A string, which means our first note is B. 2, 3, 4. Next we have G Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. After that we have A sharp super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, B harmonic minor. 2, 3, 4. C sharp Locrian sharp 6. Remember what I said last time? When we start on the 5th, which we do for this one when we start on the A string, F sharp is the 5th of B. We play this combination. Remember that 3-note thing I was talking about? So let's do that. C sharp, Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. B, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. E, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. Completing the octave with F sharp Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. 154. It's really nice when we start on the Phrygian dominant because we resolve really nicely like that. 154. And the color is the color is red. Okay. I barely even can tell the difference in these colors, if I'm being honest, like between the purple and the red. It's kind of hard to tell. Okay. Next we have D. So we're going to start on G, Dorian sharp 4. I love starting on the B string because we can just start on whatever the root of that particular mode is. So G Phrygian or G, Dorian, sharp 4 means we're starting on G. Okay, just really cool thing about starting on the B string. Okay, so let's get the metronome on, get the stopwatch on. 2, 3, 4. You know, I kind of rushed that. 2, 3, 4. Next is F Ionian sharp 5. 2, 3, 4. E Locrian sharp 6. 2, 3, 4. D harmonic minor. 2, 3, 4. C sharp super Locrian diminished. 2, 3, 4. Next we have B flat Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. A Phrygian dominant 2, 3, 4. And then after that, we complete the octave with G Dorian sharp 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I just kind of wanted to resolve that there. Our time was 140. So let's see, 140. And color is purple. Okay. I'm just going to stretch my legs out a little bit. Next, we have E. Okay, so we're going to start on F sharp, Locrian sharp 6. We know the drill, okay? Actually, this is a good point, or this is a good time to remind you of what I talked about a little bit earlier. We're starting on Locrian sharp 6. Which means since our first note is on the A string, we're starting on the 5th of our parent key, which is E. E harmonic minor, right? So the 5th is B. So that means we have this group of 3 notes, right? Just cool ways to remember how to do this, right? I found that very helpful, so I'm sharing it with you. Okay, so yeah, next up, let's turn the metronome on, play F sharp, Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. After that, we have G Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. A Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. B Phrygian dominant 2, 3, 4. Okay, C Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. D super Locrian diminished 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I played a natural 7. I want. Okay, so yeah, D sharp super Locrian diminished 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, motherfucking 3, 4. All right, these things happen. Next we have E harmonic minor 2, 3, 4. Completing the octave with F sharp, Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. 152. I feel like that definitely could have been better. But these things do happen. All right, so that's red, and we'll keep going now. The next key is spit note at us is C sharp. So we're going to start on the Dorian sharp 4 mode, F sharp Dorian sharp 4. I love to say that one, F sharp Dorian sharp 4. That's my favorite. Okay, turn on the metronome. Okay, man your positions and hit the stopwatch. F sharp Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. Next we have E, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. D sharp, Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. C sharp harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. B sharp, super Locrian diminished. Yes, we do have to refer to it as B sharp. So start on B sharp, 2, 3, 4. A Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. G sharp Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. Completing the octave with F sharp Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. $136. Sometimes I do like to resolve at the end there. It just doesn't sound right when you don't resolve it. So that was 136. Maybe I'll stop resolving it though, because you guys don't know how I'm going to resolve it. So it's probably not very helpful to you. Maybe I'm just on cigarettes. We have 2 keys left, F sharp and G sharp. Taking bets on what we think the next key will be, F sharp or G sharp. You got 50% chance. 50% chance. Fucking goddamn it. I don't know how to speak sometimes. Okay, F sharp or G sharp. What do you got? I got F sharp. I'm right. I just won. Okay. So we're going to start on F sharp harmonic minor. This just happens to be a key that lays out really well on the fretboard because we can start really low using F sharp harmonic minor, right? Just the normal scale. Hit the metronome. Okay, so F sharp harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry, my volume wasn't up. 1, 2, 3, 4. G sharp, Locrian sharp 2. Or sorry, G sharp, Locrian sharp 2. Yeah, that was right. Second guessing myself sometimes. Okay, just so many sharps, you know, it sounds weird. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Next we have A Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. Next we have motherfucking. That was not. Oh, sorry. I was not supposed to play. Okay, our third mode was actually A Ionian sharp 5. My apologies. Let's restart that one. Okay. So A Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. Next we have B Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. C sharp Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. D leading sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. After that, we have E sharp. Yes, we have to call it E sharp, super Locrian diminished. 2, 3, 4. And finally, we have F sharp harmonic minor, completing the octave. 2, 3, 4. Try again. 2, 3, 4. 225. Not a very good time that round, but these things happen. We want to have some times that we can improve, right? If we crush it every single time, then sometimes it just feels like we aren't making progress. So we can definitely improve that next time or on your own. 225, go for 2 minutes or something like that. Anyway, it was just a dumb fucking mistake. These things happen. So our last key is G sharp, okay? You know, you could think of it as A flat harmonic minor. I like to think of it as G sharp just because the third ends up being B natural. I just am a big fan of that. But anyway, yeah, so we are going to start on, sorry guys, we're going to start on F double sharp, super Locrian diminished. So we're starting here, playing that mode. Let's go ahead and set it up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, we have E, Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. D sharp Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. C sharp Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, sorry, where's the note that we're starting with? It's right here, 2, 3, 4. B Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. A sharp Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, try again. I'm going crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. G sharp harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. Finally, we have F double sharp super Locrian diminished again, 2, 3, 4. $147 was our time. Kill the metronome. Okay, so now we will return to our spreadsheet and fill that in. And color code appropriately. And that's it, okay? So use these little tricks that I'm telling you about as we go through the practice session. Look for groups of 3 notes. Like when you start on the 5th, you have that very distinctive group of 3 notes. When you start on the 6th, you also have a pretty distinctive group, right? So think about these things when you're practicing. Don't just mindlessly practice. The idea of putting reps in, well, you're supposed to learn little nuanced things like this, right? That's the whole reason you put in reps. So when I yell at people to put in reps, I would hope that they're figuring things out like this and it's making them a better player. If you just mindlessly put in reps and don't actually think about what you're doing or take note or make any observations that will help you get through it next time, you're just not thinking about it in the right way. So think about it that way. All right? And that's it. So we're going to move on now.
Welcome to part 2 of level 6. We're going to be doing what we just did, except now we're going to be starting on the D and G strings. All right. So not really much to explain here. We're just going to jump into things. All right. So let's give ourselves a key. First key is B. We'll put the metronome on. And we're going to start on the D string. Our first mode is F sharp Phrygian dominant. Let's hit the stopwatch and get down to business here. All right. Here we go. So F sharp Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. Okay, next is G Lydian sharp 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, this one is going to start on the 5th of the key. It starts on F sharp, so we have this as our first fragment here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Next is A sharp super Locrian diminished. 2, 3, 4. B harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. C sharp Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. Next, D Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. After that is E Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. What I like about the Dorian sharp 4 position starting on the D string is it's E Dorian sharp 4, right? So it starts on the same fret as the root of the scale, right? 12th fret. And that's actually the exact same situation when you start on the Phrygian dominant mode. So it's F sharp Phrygian dominant, and we're going to start on the same fret, which is fret 14. Fret 14, and we're going to complete our octave now with F sharp Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. Okay, time. That's 2:29, approximately. So here we are, B, 2:29. These times, at least for me, will probably be the slowest. We're going to keep it black. The text is still going to be black. But these will probably be the slowest times for me personally, probably you as well, just because I find, well, I've practiced using the D and the G the least. Next is F, all right? So we're going to start on G Locrian sharp 6. Put the metronome on, put the stopwatch on. So G Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. Next is F harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. E super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. Now we have D flat Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. C Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4.
B flat, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. A flat, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Let's try again. 2, 3, 4. We'll complete the octave now with G Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. 149. So starting on the G string is going to be green. That's a pretty fitting color, actually. G for green. So that was, what was it, 149? Is that the same green? Dark green number 2. Yeah, it looks about the same. Okay. Next key. And just a fun fact, when you're starting on the G string, whatever mode I call out, you're starting on the 5th of that. So if I called out G Dorian sharp 4, that's the first mode we're going to play for the D harmonic minor scale series. If I were starting on the G string, then I would start on the 5th of that mode. So what is the 5th of G? It's D. In this case, it's the same as our parent notes, but that's just a handy little thing to remember. Of course, when you play the Ionian sharp 5 mode, you have to adjust for the sharpened 5th. That's just something that helps me remember when I'm on the G. Okay, but we're going to be starting on the D string this round. And our first mode is G Dorian sharp 4. All right, so what I like about this one, remember, I said this earlier, is you're starting on the same fret. So G Phrygian dominant, G Dorian sharp 4 starts on the 3rd fret. And when we start on the D string, we're also starting on the 3rd fret. Okay? So let's turn on the metronome and get down to business here. Okay? So G Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. A Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. B flat, Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, this one starts on the 5th of the parent key, so it starts on A, which means we have this fragment that I keep talking about. So let's try that again. B flat, Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. Next is C sharp, super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. D harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. Next is E Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. After that is F Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. Kind of missed the ending there, but I'm not going to play it again because it was mostly there. Next, we will do G Dorian sharp 4, and that's going to complete the octave, actually. 2, 3, 4. Nice little resolution there. 156 was our time. Yeah, For that mode that I kind of missed the last note there, I didn't really see it to be worth it to repeat that, because it was just like you could still kind of hear the note. So we're going to keep the color black. So that was 156 for D. And next is E flat. E flat's a little bit more challenging. We're going to start on G flat, Ionian sharp 5. So let me see here. That means we're going to be starting on, the fuck is our first note? It's going to be G flat, D natural. Yeah, D natural is our first note. Because remember, when we start on the Ionian sharp 5 mode, the sharp and fifth of G flat is D natural. Okay, so we're starting on, because remember what I said last round with the G, we start on the fifth of whatever mode we're playing when we start on the G string. So here we go. G flat, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. F, Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. E flat harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. D super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. After that is C flat, Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we have B flat, Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. A flat, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. Nice resolution on the root of the key there. Next we have G Ionian sharp 5, and this will complete the octave, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. 146 was our time. Killed a metronome, and we will log that our color is green. Where is E flat here? 146 or 147? I can't really remember what it was. Green. All right, we're moving along. It's 4 out of 12. We are officially 33% complete this practice session. Next is B flat, which again is a little weird of a key. At least I find it a bit challenging. But we're getting the challenging ones back to back. E flat, B flat. We're going to start on G flat Lydian sharp 2. Okay, so that's our starting position. And remember, when starting on Lydian, which I fucked this up both times, we're starting on the 5th. Sorry. So the 5th of the parent key here is B flat. I like to think of Lydian, like the starting note, as the 5th of the parent key, right? And if we're thinking about, actually, never mind. Yeah, I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say that. It's not important. So let's go ahead. Okay, G flat, Lydian, sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. Next is A, super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. B, flat harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. After that, we have C Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. D flat, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. E flat, Dorian sharp 4, starting on the same fret as the root of the particular mode that we're playing. So it's 11th fret, 2, 3, 4. F Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. And we will complete the octave now with G flat, Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, we're starting here. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was 150. Yeah, that damn Lydian flat 2. That's a tough shape. Okay, so what key was that? That was B flat. We got through at 150. And we're going to leave that black because it was starting on the D string. Next is G sharp. Okay, I'm just going to stretch my legs out a little bit. All right. And we're going to go through this next key. Okay, so we're going to start on F double sharp. You can think of this as A flat if you'd like. I just personally prefer to think of it as G sharp. Okay, so since we're starting on F double sharp, super Locrian, right? We're starting here. So let's go ahead and turn on the metronome. F double sharp, super Locrian, 2, 3, 4. Next is G sharp, harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. A sharp, Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. B, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. After that is C, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. D sharp, Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. Okay, after that is E, Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. We'll complete the octave now with F double sharp, super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. Time 134. That said. I think that was our fastest so far. So 134. By the way, if you're practicing along with me and you're finding that this is a tough pace to keep up, just slow down the YouTube video. Go into the settings and change the speed of the video. You can play it a little bit slower. You can actually customize the speed. I think that's really cool that YouTube allows you to do that. All right, so next is F sharp. We're going to start with F sharp harmonic minor as our first shape here. Okay, so we're starting on the C sharp note. Okay, get the metronome. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Next is E sharp, super Locrian diminished, 2, 3,
4.
All right, now we've got C sharp, we have D, Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. Now we have C sharp Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. B flat Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. Just a cool little trick when starting on Dorian sharp 4 on the G string. It's always going to be the root of whatever key we're playing on. Okay, so or playing in. That's just a nice little trick to remember that. Next we have A, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. All right, now we have G sharp, Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. Completing the octave with F sharp, harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just a little bit of noodling there at the end. I think that was actually 154-ish. Every time I noodle, it adds some time to our overall score. So yeah, we'll make that 154. And yeah, we will change the color to green. That's right, isn't it? Last time we did descend. So actually, yeah, it should be green. Okay. Let me see. We started. So I think I may have just descended twice in a row. Did I do that? Well, I won't know until I watch this video back, but the even numbers should be descending. The odd numbers should be ascending. So I think I actually descended twice in a row. Sorry, whatever, you'll be fine. I'll just ascend twice in a row now. Okay, so C sharp means we're going to start with, just stretching my legs out, we're going to start with F sharp, Dorian sharp 4. Okay, so starting on the 2nd fret here. All right, let's turn on the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. G sharp Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. All right, next is A, Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. B sharp, super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. C sharp harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. D sharp, Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we have E, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. Completing the octave with F sharp, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 133. Man, it is so tempting to resolve that and just go to C sharp. But I didn't do it that time, so I could actually pay attention to what my time was. and it was 133. We're going to leave it black because we were ascending. Okay, we're going to ascend again this time because I'm quite confident that I descended twice in a row. So to make up for that, we're going to ascend twice in a row. We got a nice easy key here. A, everybody's favorite harmonic minor key, which again, you can't technically have a key of harmonic minor, but it just causes so much trouble not being able to say that. Like, we technically don't have a key, but for fuck's sakes, like, it makes the language a lot more difficult. All right, so we're gonna start with G sharp, super Locrian diminished. Okay. So let's go ahead, turn on the metronome, reset the stopwatch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. A harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. B Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. Next we have C Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. D Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. E Phrygian dominant, 2, 3, 4. Okay, next we have F Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. Completing the octave with G sharp, super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. 130 was our time. Kill that metronome. Okay, 130. We're gonna leave it black because we ascended. This time we will be descending the G string. So G is our key. All right, which means we're gonna start with G harmonic minor. Okay. Starting on D, the 5th. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, G harmonic minor. Okay, now we're gonna start on F sharp, super Locrian diminished. 2, 3, 4. E flat, Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, whoa. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now we're gonna do D Phrygian dominant. 2, 3, 4. C Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. B flat Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. A Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. Completing the octave with G harmonic minor. 2, 3, 4. $145. I had to resolve that time. I had to do it. So 145 for G, we were descending, so we'll color code it properly with green, my favorite color. And, you know, it just kind of goes to show, like, that's a pretty easy key, generally. But that was not my fastest time today. I've gone through some other keys a little bit faster. So it's kind of interesting. You think that some keys are easier than others based off of, like how they lay out on the fretboard or, their lack of accidentals, but that's not always the case. I mean, sometimes you can make mistakes, but let's go ahead. Actually, I turned the metronome on too early. Our next one is E, and this time we are going to descend. So we're going to start on F sharp, Locrian sharp 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, sorry, I was not really ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Made a mistake. Let's try again. 2, 3, 4. After that, we have E harmonic minor. 2, 3, 4. All right. Now we have D sharp, super Locrian diminished. 2, 3, 4. All right. Now we have C, Lydian sharp 2. I had to think there for a second. C, Lydian sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. Now we have B Phrygian dominant. 2, 3, 4. A Dorian sharp 4. 2, 3, 4. Nice resolution. It just sounds so good on Dorian sharp 4. Next is G Ionian sharp 5. 2, 3, 4. Completing the octave with F sharp, Locrian sharp 6. 2, 3, 4. 204. Yeah, wanted to resolve that one too. I can't not resolve. I just have to resolve it. I have to hear the resolution. All right, so and that was descending. So we're gonna make that green. Our last one was green too, though. I think I'm just playing some things a bit weird now. Whoa. Okay, my battery just died on my guitar cam. I just got to change that really quick. Technical difficulties. All right, just had to do a quick battery swap there. So now we're going to go ahead and do our last key, which is C. This is actually the same key that I used for my 30-day alternate picking challenge. I don't know if you guys saw that video. It's the key that I filmed. I played through all of them, but this was the one that I filmed, okay? So it's a very strong key for me. We're going to finish strong. We're going to start with G Phrygian dominant, and we're going to descend, or ascend, sorry, I motions in the ascending direction. Okay, so here we go. We'll start on that note, F. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Motherfucker. Let's try that again. I didn't start the metronome or the stopwatch. There's so many little fucking things to pay attention to. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we have A Lydian, A flat Lydian, sharp 2, 2, 3, 4. B, super Locrian diminished, 2, 3, 4. C harmonic minor, 2, 3, 4. D, Locrian sharp 6, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we have E, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, sorry, E flat, Ionian sharp 5, 2, 3, 4. F, Dorian sharp 4, 2, 3, 4. G, Phrygian dominant 2, 3, 4. Oh, wow. The last note, I fucked it up. Really? Okay, let's do it. One more time. G, Phrygian dominant 2, 3, 4. All right, there we go. 151 was our time. Once again, that's an easy key. At least I find it to be a pretty easy key. Not our fastest time. Why do I keep saying our? Not my fastest time. Okay, so let's see. We got how many black? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we may not have gone through the ascending and descending back to back when we went through. So the order may not have been consistent, but we still went through all 12. All right, so we have officially gone through all keys starting on all strings. All right, this is good shit. And if you've ever tried something like this before, good on you, but most people have not. Most people, when they play scales, they start on the low E and then they ascend and descend. They don't even start on the high E and then descend and ascend, right? So the fact that we're going through and starting on everything makes sure that we cover all possible starting positions of the scale in every key. Like, this is good shit. If you practice this a lot, you're going to be very, very comfortable with harmonic minor. And you're going to need to be comfortable for the next level that we're going to do. All right. So anyway, more on that here in a few minutes. But okay, give yourself a pat on the back for making it through the video this far. So to complete level 6, you must be able to play all 7 modes using 3 notes per string, starting on any string. By the way, if you want a free PDF summary of this video along with the exact practice routine that I used, then you can go ahead and download that. The link will be in the description. Enter level 7. We don't want to just run scales our entire life. It's boring! Actually, I personally find it enjoyable, but most of you guys probably hate it. The entire reason we learn scales is so we can create music with them, which is why in level 7, we'll be discussing how to improvise using harmonic minor. I have a track here in C minor. Remember, we can't technically have a key of C harmonic minor, but we can have the key of C minor and use the C harmonic minor scale. But why can't we have the key of C harmonic minor? I don't know. I didn't make the fucking rules. This is just how it is. Over this track, I'm gonna show you exactly which harmonic minor mode you can play depending on where you are on the fretboard. We're gonna cover 5 positions. So I'm gonna play a quick demo for each position and tell you what mode I'm using. By the way, to get this track, download my sexy as fuck backing track pack. It's only $1 and it comes with 26 other professionally produced tracks that you can use to practice improvising over as well. And if you can't afford the $1, then just go fuck yourself. Even if you're poor, you can still afford $1. It literally costs more to buy a chocolate bar, so don't be a bitch. If you don't buy it, it's probably not because you can't afford it. It's probably because you're just literally too lazy to click a few buttons and download it. Look, if you've made it this far, you cannot possibly be that lazy, so just fucking download it, goddammit. Okay, so let's start with the 3rd position. When I say 3rd position, I mean frets 3 to 6 plus or minus 1 fret. So we can go up to the 7th fret or down to the 2nd fret. If we were in the 8th position, it would be frets 8 to 11 plus or minus 1 fret. So we could go up to the 12th or down to the 7th. Make sense? So in the 3rd position, we have the G Phrygian dominant mode to play. I'm gonna stop talking and start playing now so you can see exactly what I mean.
Once we're comfortable with every position, then we should be able to improvise anywhere on the fretboard. Let me show you. So to complete level 7, you must download the 27 Sexy AF backing track pack for $1 and be able to map out where each mode of the harmonic minor scale is, regardless of what key you're in, and improvise successfully. Enter level 8. In my professional opinion, the hardest and most effective way to practice scales is by doing the chain exercise. Let me explain. I saved this exercise for last because everything that came before it was easier. For this exercise, we're going to select a random harmonic minor scale and improvise using that scale all over the fretboard for as long as we can without stopping. I'm going to be picking 16th notes here, but eighth notes, triplets, or even quarter notes could work. Adjust the subdivision based on your own skill level. For this level, you can't really play along with me since I'm improvising my way through everything, but I still want to show you how it's done so you'll understand how to do it on your own. Check this bullshit out! And that's the chain exercise. Remember to adjust the tempo and subdivision to your own skill level. If you're serious about taking your guitar playing to the next level and would like feedback on your practicing, consider enrolling in 52-Week Guitar Player. You've already seen how amazingly structured this masterclass was. Imagine having this for a full year with world-class instructors to give you feedback and hold you accountable. 52-Week Guitar Player is a guitar program I created in 2019. In this program, you will receive structure, practice routines, feedback, accountability, live interaction with pros, and big fun in the sun. And unlike every other guitar program on the internet, 52-Week Guitar Player is personalized. We still have an organized lesson curriculum to solve your problem of having no structure, but as you go through it and do the practice routines, you'll receive personalized feedback in video form from a pro. This is guaranteed in 52-Week Guitar Player. And after 2.5 months, we are currently open for enrollment until June 30th, or once 100 new students sign up. Whichever comes first. If you're not completely sure, then book a call to chat with someone from my team about whether or not the program is a good fit for you. And if you're watching this video after June of 2025, grab your spot on the waiting list for the next time we reopen. The link will be in the description. We have a 90-day refund policy anyway, so go ahead and join now. Technically, you could just enroll to avoid missing out and always refund if you didn't like it, but I'm confident you'll love it once you get rolling. Just check out what these students had to say. The link to join will be in the description for as long as we remain open. This video on the website will have more information. Watch it. Now just leave!